I couldn't be more happy for her to have her in the program.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
I'm running on fumes.
I know, I'm sorry about that. This is the last one, thank you.
No, we're good.
Thank you. All right.
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you?
My name is Erica.
Chris, nice to
Account
meet you.
executive from Neo TSB. How are you
Okay,
doing?
great. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
How's your day going?
Good. How about yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Hanging
So,
in there?
yes, here's my business card.
Okay.
And if you ever have any questions or concern about our meeting,
Okay.
or if you need any recommendation for the Orlando area while you're
Okay.
here, feel free to contact me and I'll give you great
Awesome.
advice.
Oh, sounds good.
So how was your trade conference so far?
It's been good. It's been busy. We've been, in and out of meetings and tours, and just it's been hectic. But I love it. I love the States. It's a lot different than Cuba. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've actually been to Cuba once. I'm from there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Were you born and raised there as well?
Yes. Yes. I know all about Cuba. So much about Cuba. The
And-
sandwich.
Oh, yes. Pan con bistec.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
sure if you heard of that.
Of course. Yeah, plantains. Right?
Yes.
Plantains are the best.
Plátanos.
Yeah, plantanos. There we go.
Manduros.
Ah, gracias.
So what brings you, sorry.
Yeah.
First I'd like to welcome you to the United States.
Thank you.
And I hope you're enjoying your stay here.
Yes.
And so what was the reason why, what brought you to the trade
Well,
international?
I know Raphael, our owner, he is, he obviously the manager of the salon, and we're looking into a different software for our management of our inventory and our calendar through our hotel back in Cuba. And with the kind of the friendliness now, I guess, between the U.S. and Cuba, we're expecting a lot of tourists coming from the U.S. And, we're excited to take advantage of, the customers coming here, and we know that we need to get up to date with our technology, get more kind of online, more cloud-based, and just kind of get out of the Stone Age when it comes to technology. So just kind of hopefully hearing some good info on something I can take back to Raphael. And obviously he's kind of the decision maker, but I'm here to kind of vet out, what's the best company to use from the technology standpoint.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming out here and trying to enjoy the trade and trying to get the meeting over, get it through.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
mind if I
Sorry.
take notes?
Yeah, sure, of course. Go right ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I've been with our hotel for about 5 years. The manager. I manage we have a assistant who runs the calendar, and then we've got six employees who are do the masseuses, they do the massages, the pedicures, the manicures, all those different types of things. So we've got 8 total employees, but I've been with the company for almost 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's your favorite part about your business?
Just the interaction with my employees, with the customers, just making them, it's their time to be relaxed and enjoy, their time at our hotel. And, a lot of time I get to be there full time when people are, only coming in for their 1 hour of massage and relaxation. I get to be there all the time. So I get a lot of passion out of making sure people are happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see it's very important for you to have everyone happy.
Yeah, customer service, and just this is the time. We're in the hospitality business, so it's important for us to make sure customer service and everything is top notch. So we get a lot of fun out of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it must be kind of hard at the same time to be manager of the salon, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, we're trying. I'm trying to delegate as much as I can to my employees and to I forget what I call her. She's a support person. That's the name. She's a support person. She manages our calendar, and I try to give her as much of the information as I can. But I also have to kind of keep track of inventory and obviously revenue and all of that at the same time.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, you have someone that would take care of the calendar and have everything kind of sorted out, and it's just through her?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, she's a planner, just manual planner, and
Okay.
keep track of appointments and stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. So I know you're extremely busy and your time is very precious. So I prepared an agenda for us
Okay.
to kind of get moving.
Sure.
And within the next couple of minutes, I would like to get to know more about the salon and the spa at the Melia Varadero. and by asking a couple of questions.
Sure.
And then from there on, we can discuss about the product that we have
Okay.
and determine whether it can line up with your vision and your goals, your vision and your values.
Perfect. Yeah,
So-
sounds good.
It's my understanding that we need to have a second meeting with Raphael. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
he'll be the person who kind of makes the decision eventually. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, perfect. I have the question we can get started with.
Okay.
So walk me through the process of tracking feedbacks on your clients with the performance.
Well, right now we don't really have anything. You know, we obviously they come in and they go through the process and then they leave, and then hopefully if they enjoyed their time, they're going to come back. We do notice that we have an average of two times people come in per stay, and then roughly on average they spend about $85 per stay. But typically they come in twice, and then that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, we don't have a exact tracking process.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what would be the consequences per se if you didn't get enough feedbacks?
Well, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know until it's probably too late, right? Like we would, we always track our revenue from year to year and month to month. So if September last year was 10,000 in revenue, and this September it's at least 10,000 or more, then we feel like we're doing our job and we're growing. But we don't always know feedback from our clients all the time.
Okay. If I can help you eliminate everything and like have everything easier for you to find the feedbacks that would help you, oversee the performance of your hairstylist, which would kind of tell you, which hairstylist is really helping you with making profits.
Sure.
Keeping that background of every client.
Yeah, no, that would be beneficial.
Would that be
Sure.
something you're interested
Yeah.
in? Okay. And how do you make confirmation calls?
Our service person does. Our secretary. She's calling the day before, just a reminder call to the appointment, just reminding them of the meeting on
Okay.
the phone.
And do you think it would take up time and money as well for having her do everything for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's kind of she can't do them. She has to spend time to do them. So I mean, obviously we pay her $10 an hour, and part of her job is confirming appointments and managing the calendar. So.
Okay.
Which is, obviously it's not real time. It's just it's all manual. So.
Okay. And how about integrated cards? Do you currently use an integrated credit cards?
No.
Okay.
We do. We have a card swiper thing that we use, but it's not something that's necessarily a need right now. We've been pretty happy with that. The biggest thing that we're looking for is really, something web accessible online where we can streamline our calendar with everybody, all of the employees, because right now again it's manual, and obviously being web based is huge, and we just want real time reporting and something that can track our inventory.
Okay. So you are concerned. So tell me a little bit more about the inventory control. Does it take up a lot?
It's kind of sight unseen. We look and see like what we have as far as lotions and shampoos and all those different types of things, and based off of what we expect from a appointment standpoint, we just kind of project out what we'll need, and it's just kind of a case by case basis, and just if we're short on something, then we order it, but it's all manual.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. And if you were to have, at the moment, for based on your experience, what is the percentage of a retail like?
Retail. What do you mean, like what we sell from a product standpoint?
Yes.
70% of it comes from massages, waxing, manicures, and pedicures, and I guess the other 30% is retail.
Oh, 30% retail?
Yeah.
Okay. And, okay, so you said that you would like something that's real time to kind of keep track of everything that's going on, and you have a manual calendar, but you would prefer having a calendar that's more efficient for your staff and you as
Just
well.
communication.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
better
you want,
communication.
okay, so better communications, and then also inventory control.
Yeah.
You mentioned
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any further concerns?
Well, our biggest concern with technology, web-based, in Cuba right now, our internet is not the most efficient. You know, it drops every once in a while, and so we would be worried about like what will happen to our calendar if everything is technology and everything's online. If the internet goes down, what's going to happen? And then the other thing is really data. We want to make sure our clients' data is secure. But we just don't want to make sure anybody's like hacking into the system and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
Just to summarize that, in addition, a concern would be your data being secured for the clients, for their safety,
Right.
and yours as well.
Sure.
And then the internet shutting down. You want to have a backup, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty much, yeah.
All right, so we can go ahead and continue with the presentation,
Okay.
and I'll go ahead and give you the benefits that we can offer for your needs.
Okay.
And then from there on, we can see what we can do.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So at Salon Biz, we, for my company, is a Neo TSB Corporation.
Mhm.
We've been running for over 65 years.
Okay.
And with Salon Biz is a software that we implemented for 28 years.
Okay.
And we were actually, interesting fact, we were actually the first to implement this software for
Oh,
the
wow.
salon management.
Oh, okay.
So our number one priority is to make sure that the salon managers have a better efficient control, of everything without having that much stress. It's much
Sure.
of an ease,
All
process.
about stress, yeah. I know all
Yes.
about that. Yeah.
And then of course, I'm aware that the U.S. is, normalizing relations to Cuba, so
Right, exactly.
you'll be expecting high traffic. Are you
I
ready
would
for
hope
that?
so. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Okay.
We got to make sure we have the support and technology for it.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So you mentioned about the cloud base.
Mhm.
So essentially, the cloud base that we provide, you do not need. There's no server costs.
Mhm.
And so essentially, if let's say the internet shut down, okay, with the cloud base, everything is updated every time you use it.
Okay.
So it will save everything as it's updating.
Oh, okay.
So you would be able to have access through your phone. So let's say your
Oh,
computer
okay.
shut down, you have your phone. Do you have an iPhone by chance or
Mhm.
Android?
Yeah, iPhone.
iPhone. Okay, so everyone loves iPhone.
Right, sure, yeah, exactly.
So iPhone will be your lifesaver
Okay.
if your computer ever shut down. Not only that, tablet, iPads.
Okay.
That's another way of
Yeah.
having backup. But you don't really necessarily need, the web base. It's just cloud based. It's pretty
Gotcha.
interesting.
Yeah, that's all new to me. So.
Yes. So
Not
that's
a real cloud, right? It's
No.
just a fake cloud.
kind of like no.
Okay.
Well, it'll back you up. So every time you bounce in cloud is.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That was a horrible joke. Not good joke, right? Okay, and then another thing you mentioned is the internet security.
Mhm.
Okay, so for the internet security,
Mhm.
essentially we will make sure that everything is protected. We do have a 24/7 tech support.
Oh, good. Okay.
So if you ever have any issues, you feel free to contact us.
Okay.
Which is the reason why there's a monthly payment to make sure you get that tech support at all
Sure.
time,
Okay.
24/7.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yes, if the internet, okay, so you're concerned with the security. We have never had any issues
Okay.
with security. I mean, with the internet,
Mhm.
any like break-in securities.
Good.
So as far as our experience, we have never experienced that.
Okay.
We do make sure that everything is within the software and
Okay.
protected. And then, so is there anything else that I have not covered yet?
I mean, this all looks good. It just, I mean, imagine it's pretty expensive. So I don't know what's your kind of payments monthly, or how does it work?
Well, what is your concern of price, first of all?
Well, revenue margins are really tight in our business, and so
Okay.
we gotta squeeze out every dollar that we can to make sure that we're profitable. And so adding more expenses, we have to make sure we can justify it with a return on our investment.
Yes. Okay. So your return on investment, for example, first off, I would like to ask, have you ever had no-shows or anything like that?
Yeah.
So,
No, we have. Yeah.
Okay. What is the number of no-shows? If you can give me an example.
Typically one a day.
One a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say 5 times,
Mhm.
5 times a week.
Yeah, sure.
And then how much would it cost per visit? Would you say average?
It's usually $80.
$80. Okay. So that for every month would be $4,800 that
Oh, wow.
that you would be losing. But with this confirmation system that we have, we would automatically make sure that they would receive that confirmation notification. So that would reduce your amount of no-shows. So with that savings, what you can do with that is have this software system that would guarantee you the confirmation, like having everything done for you, guarantee confirmation calls.
Okay.
So as for the prices, we do have, you mentioned earlier that you have 8 providers.
Yeah.
So the best service provider software that you would need is the Plus.
Okay.
Now, this is not permanent. If you ever want to upgrade, let's say you decide to hire another person,
Sure.
You can go ahead and upgrade it to the next standard, which is what we usually recommend.
Okay.
So it'd be $99 per month. So this is an easy software. I mean, it can be taught in less than 1 day, and then like I mentioned earlier, 24/7 tech support if you ever have issues.
If we wanted, like, because on-the-site training, I mean, will you guys come out to Cuba and, like, do actual on-site training?
Yes, we do offer an online video that would play everything for you.
Okay.
And if you would like, I mean, we can send someone out there to help if it's still difficult.
Okay.
But we will try, our number one priority is to make sure that everything runs smoothly for you guys.
Okay.
Our goal is to propel every business.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is the training, because we can implement this technology, but if nobody knows how to use it, then...
No, this is, I mean, it's basically ABC 1, 2, 3, just
Okay.
simple. We will have everything. If you would like, we can bring in a demo for next meeting. In that demo, you can have, hands-on and check it out
Yeah,
yourself
that would
and
be
see.
helpful.
We also have a free trial as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
Good. Okay.
is this something you'd be interested in, sir?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely a move that we have to make, and it's something that we need to figure out, which step to go. Obviously, I have to run it by Raphael,
Okay.
from the standpoint of, what the final decision is, and, obviously we gotta do something right now.
Yes.
Because I'm sure we're losing money from the standpoint of just organizational, inventory tracking. I mean, I don't know, like, is there something that you obviously have some inventory tracking with the software?
Yes, with the inventory tracking, we, like I mentioned earlier, that the software does have a multiple systems. So I can show you here. Essentially, the inventory control. This will help you. Not only would you have the client profile, which shows you what the products they've purchased, so you can keep track of what they had before, and kind of have an idea of what we can sell them this products. But also the inventory control would allow you to oversee everything and be able to manage whether, I'm sure you've had supplies that would probably expired or anything like that. You can keep track of that and how much is coming in. But everything essentially it's kind of like, it'll do everything for you.
Yeah, it's
much
very
easier.
user-friendly.
Yes.
Okay. No, I mean, I really think that this makes a lot of sense. I don't know what we can do, because Raphael, he'll be in Orlando. He's gonna come in town next month.
Okay.
So what I think we would just need to do is just set up a meeting with him if we can, and that would be kind of the next steps, and because he's kind of the decision maker when it comes to whatever we decide on.
I
But
understand.
I definitely feel like this is our move. This is what
Yes.
we're gonna do.
Your input is extremely important for us,
Sure.
especially for me. I want to make sure that
Yeah.
you agree to this as well. You like this product.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and set a second meeting with Raphael.
Okay.
My recommendation is to have the meeting in advance, much sooner, because I'm concerned about your concerns, and I want to make sure that we can be able to,
Okay.
set this up. Is there a schedule earlier with less than a month for you? And maybe we can change
Yeah, I mean, we can get together in a couple weeks.
in a couple of weeks.
Sure, yeah, and we can set something up. Ultimately, like, Raphael, that's when he's gonna be here. I mean, the final decision will come when he's here, but I mean, from what I hear today, I mean, I think that, this is gonna be the system that we use. I'll just be the person to basically sell it to him, and then he comes in, and once we meet, we can kind of finalize everything, hopefully.
Okay, I look forward to this meeting. And do you have any further questions, concerns?
No, I think you've answered everything. I'm really truthfully excited about it, and because, like I said, we're in the Stone Age right now, so we need some type of technology, and this is going to be a huge help for us from a revenue standpoint. So.
Okay, I appreciate your time. And again, you have a business card. If you
Yes.
have any questions, even if you need a recommendation for restaurants, feel free to contact me. I'll give you a couple. My favorite is Chevy Restaurant. So.
Oh, okay, Chevy.
Yes, you should check
Nice.
that out maybe.
All right, what type of restaurant is that?
It's actually a Mexican restaurant.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
I'll have to check that out. Sounds good.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed the rest of your stay.
Appreciate it.
I look
Thank you
forward
so
to meeting
much.
you.
Yeah, you too, Erica. Thanks for coming out.
Have a good day.